Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another verse video with me, Todd. Sorry, I get that confused. See, Todd's got his hair done. I don't have my hair done. It's like this flip-flop, like Freaky Friday. Oh, wow. Well, I don't do that, but...
fresh to death, son.
But yeah, so today, Todd and I are going to be playing some Legacy to get everyone prepared for Worcester.
Worcester. Sounds like Rooster.
Kind of, but it's also a city in Massachusetts.
Is it?
They might have roosters there.
Yeah, sure.
They might. But this weekend, tomorrow, is the SCG Open, where they'll be bringing you 15 rounds of Legacy action. And if you don't know much about Legacy and you're going, this might help you. If you're not going, this still will help you learn what not to do in the format.
Yeah. Going to have Cedric Phillips and P. Soli, we'll call him
Dynamic duo.
The Wombo Combo.
The Wombo Combo.
That's what I like to call him. But let's talk about what decks we're playing. Today I'm going to be playing a Grixis. I don't really want to call it Control because it does only play 18 lands. It's a young Pyromancer deck that revolves around Dig Through Time, has a bunch of removal, has main deck Cabal Therapy, which I love. The synergy between Thought Scour, Dig Through Time, and Cabal Therapy I think is just great. Being able to fill up your graveyard, hit some free value off of it while triggering tokens off a young Pyromancer. And then the deck just has a bunch of weird one-ofs that you can get off the Dig Through Times to like help you out in specific situations. I have like a Dak Faden, a Tassiger the Golden Fang, and a Jace the Mind Sculptor even though I'm only playing 18 lands.
Yeah, no, it's great because the thing about Dig Through Time, especially when Treasure Crew's still in the format, you and I used to play the Blue-White-Red Stoneblade deck a lot. And our Dig Through Times kind of sucked because we didn't have a bunch of awesome high-variance cards that we could draw with them. And also, all the cards you named except for Tassiger Sun is something that you can pitch to Force of Will, which always helps really weird high-variance cards. I'd much rather to be able to pitch it to a Force when it's really bad if I ever have to draw it than be forced to actually interact with the card.
I mean, at some point I think I'm probably just going to try out like Reaper King. And just because it's still blue, and maybe I'm playing Nameless Inversion, so I can start.
I was thinking actually
vindicating.
One, just play one of those and just one Blazing Shoal, just to get them.
Yeah, but what are you playing?
I am playing Rug Delva.
Classic.
This is a classic deck. One of the first decks that I started playing when I got serious, when I moved to Roanoke. It's the deck that all made me play because it's like, well, this is the easy deck that you just do this one thing. And it's true. But the deck is very complex, and you always have to know exactly how to win because you're always like holding up the dam ready to burst, right? All the bricks are falling out and you're like, come on,
you only have 10 fingers and they're all in the little holes.
Yeah, and like you're just one slip up away from just losing control of the entire game and not having a chance to ever come back. But the deck's great in the early game, and it puts a lot of pressure on decks, and it might just be the best deck to play at any given time. Like, playing Rug Delver is never the worst choice in the room.
That's true.
Like, right now there's a lot of Miracles, which could make it a little bit rough, but no one's playing Rest in Peace anymore, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which always beat this deck up. But games will be fun. I'm going to try to stifle and wasteland Todd out of doing anything fun and interactive, and hopefully that just happens and he doesn't get to do any of his cool things.
I think they want to see me do cool things, Brad.
I think they don't want to see you do cool things.
Like this cool thing?
Now they definitely don't want you to do cool things. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. That's all I got. My outros are getting worse.
They were never good.
I know. At least I'm self-aware. All right, so I guess Todd's back for some punishment with the Sevens game.
Oh, I keep beating BBD, so I guess it's only fair that I lose to you, and you just keep punishing. 8. All right, fine. Didn't mean to hit yours that time.
That's fine. Hey, look, I get to be on the play.
Fine. I think we should probably just start rolling dice again.
We just did roll dice.
Nah. It can't be random if you just never lose.
I mean, that's just the story of my life. And I don't think I can ever lose with this hand.
All right, well, we'll try. I guess my hand's great.
All right, your hand's great?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go get a Trop and play a Delver.
All right.
I don't even think I need to deserve to take a life loss because my hand is just so good.
Well, I doubt your life total will matter if
your turn.
If your hand's as good as you say it is. So, all right, I will start with a probe. All right, so we have Stifle, Daze, Ponder, Goyf, Delta. Yeah, I can beat this hand pretty easy. Right.
You can beat that hand pretty easy?
Yeah, the hand sucks. Wasteland. He'll draw it, probably. Alright. Fetch, try to Cabal Therapy, force you to Daze. If you don't, I'll get me a Tarmogoyf.
It's true. And I probably do want a Tarmogoyf in play. But
probably.
Then I can't. But I still can't get it in play.
Yeah, that sucks. That's why Daze sucks.
I feel like it's better to have Todd play around Daze the rest of the game than me to have a second threat. So,
All right, go away,
yeah.
All right, here we go.
And you cut me?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I don't know if you cut
Trigger.
me.
Daze.
All right, cool.
Draw.
Yep.
Ponder.
Yep.
I think we can. We should definitely be keeping this. And keep it in this order, I do believe. Yeah, we'll keep it in this order. We want to have a bunch of protection for our insect aberration. Attack for 3.
All right, 14.
Your turn.
All right, Cobalt Therapy.
He knows I have 2 days.
I do.
I'll spell first.
All right, so you're at 18. Sure. All right, I will ponder.
And that will get dazed.
Sure. All right, you're up.
All right. Untap. Draw. Wasteland.
Yup.
Attack. You're at 11.
Yup.
Your turn.
Brainstorm.
This is a tough one because he's still gonna. If he has a fetch land, he gets to use it. But we've never really given an opportunity to play a fetch land yet. So if we daze it, he'll get to activate his fetch land. But I think that's still fine. Blue daze.
All right, go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd just let me do it. That'd be great.
8. And your turn.
Huh, how lucky. Hold this idiot.
That's very lucky. Oh. Brainstorm response doesn't really do much. We'd have to hit a force, but then any counterspell he has would get us, and we don't get a card deeper, so sure. Or that this is untapped.
Yeah. I will pass turn, but I have upkeep effect.
Okay,
I'm just gonna scar myself.
that's fine.
Draw.
All right. Draw for turn. Oh, brainstorm.
Sure.
Not the best, but we do get a shuffle here.
As Cedric Phillips calls it, the perfect brainstorm.
And I guess we'll go to 17. And it's right on top anyway. All right, so 17 to 8, and there you go. I'll cast a Ponder.
Okay.
Well, we can't argue with that in any way, shape, or form. So we will just... So this way, we don't leave ourselves vulnerable to any hand disruption, and we'll still draw all our things in a timely fashion. So, your turn.
All right, untap, draw. So I'm reasonably confident that Brad shuffled away the stifle, considering that he. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. He shuffled away the stifle because he didn't keep up a mana that turn, and I've been stuck on like 2 lands for a little while. Even drew the volcanic or whatever a few turns earlier, but because of that, therapy is almost certainly going to name Daze if I am able to cast it. I'm not sure exactly. So the problem is I can go Young Pyromancer, Brainstorm, make a token, and then therapy him, but if he dazes it, I don't really know what to name because he did Brainstorm last turn. I could try to get a little lucky and just name something like, even though he's played a couple, like I could name like Ponder. I don't think he would keep a Brainstorm in hand. If he had it, he would have left it on top from this Ponder. I could name Tarmogoyf or maybe Delver, some threat, or maybe even Nimble Mongoose. So we have to try to figure that out. And he might have also kept a land and then have like Brainstorm, Nimble Mongoose underneath. So we also have the option of just casting Brainstorm here, not playing Young Pyromancer. All right, no, I figured it out. All right, I know what we're doing. All right, play this. Play Young Pyromancer.
Sure.
All right, fetch. I'll cast a Brainstorm, trigger this.
Yep. You're at 7.
All right, so he might have shuffled away Stifle and Daze, but we're going to resolve this first before we make any decisions. I have a couple of black cards left. I don't know if I can actually afford to get my Underground Sea. Oh no, I do have a Swamp in my deck, so maybe I can afford to. I really wish this deck had a black-red dual land, to be honest, since we have 2 islands. It's a little dangerous. Oh, we'll get an Underground Sea. We could just get our Volcanic Wasteland the next turn, and that's not something we can therapy away, which kind of stinks, but... Okay. Alright, so I think he would have dazed this, so we're just going to resolve this. Some good ones. Don't actually know if I want to shuffle any either way. So I'll just put the fetch land as the bottom one. For now. We can always change that next turn. And I will flashback therapy.
Sack and make a
target
token.
You, make a token.
Okay, resolves.
I'll name Lightning Bolt.
You got it.
Yes! Yes, we figured it out! I don't care about Stifle, so we'll just say go. Here comes Tarmogoyf. Man, I'm a genius!
Go.
Genius!
Well, I did say a bunch of things that I didn't want to get hand disrupted.
Oh, I understand, but I also figured out that it...
Well, you used all that information.
Alright. Alright, we'll main phase this Brainstorm. Trigger this. Put back land and I guess we don't really need to do all that much here. Alright, oh no, I need to keep this. Shuffle that away. I will sack the token name Stifle.
Well, if you're sacking the token,
well, yeah,
in response,
token, you. So yeah, you stifle the Young
stifle the
Pyromancer
other one, yeah.
Okay, that's reasonable. Alright, fetch red and kill him.
Jesus. Alright, so 16, then I'll drop to 13, because that was alive. One of them was alive this whole time, right?
Yeah, one was not something sick.
Okay.
Goyf was a 4/5, right? I assume?
Yeah.
Instant creature land sorcery. Alright, and then we'll battle for 3. 14 to 8.
Yeah.
Go.
Do you want to cut?
No, you're good. I trust you, man.
Go.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. Dig through time trigger.
I knew that was going to happen because you're like, I trust you. Rip, dig through time.
Good.
Yep.
5, 6, 7. We'll keep. I guess we'll keep Force Dig. They'll probably lock him out of the game. But he's on the bottom. Snapcaster might
Do you
be
have Force
good
Dig?
Yep.
All right. I'm on at your turn clock anyway.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is a hand that we're going to want to keep. It has a bunch of spells. We don't have any manipulation, so we're kind of stuck with these cards, but our hand is so dense with decent spells that I feel like this will be fine.
Yep. My side, we are not vulnerable to Stifle, which is pretty decent, and our hand is pretty good. I keep. Oh, that one's tough. All right. I guess I'll just lead with Island and say go.
All right. We'll draw, play a second land, attack for 1.
Yeah, 19.
Go.
Oh, Thought Scour me?
I feel like that should be fine, but the thing is it does help him a lot for the dig through times that I don't know if we'll have that much control of later in the game. Plus, we kind of want to fill for this card, so I'm just going to spell pierce it.
Sure. Okay.
Yep.
Tap. That's interesting. This is a really tough turn. I don't really want to just like play Pyromancer and have it. It's probably not going to get dazed. That's not something I'm too entirely worried about. A lot of people will like save, like even if he bounces land, I'm still okay with that. But I really just don't want to get it bolted. It's tough. All right. Well. And also, the problem is I have this Gataxian Probe that I want to play when I have Young Pyromancer in play, but I also want to know what's in his hand so I can figure out my lines for the turn. So I'll just do this. Bolt, Dismember, Stifle. All right, 17.
Yep.
And full heals. All right, draw a card. So a bunch of removal, Stifle, no counterspell, which is great, but makes me feel like a doofus for burning that probe. I will Brainstorm.
You got it.
Draw 3. So Stifle is going to be awkward, maybe. Can maybe play around it next turn. Dismember also is very good against the card we drew. But I think we can get through this. We don't really want to shuffle much away. We got to figure out the one card that we actually do want to shuffle away. And awkwardly enough, I think that card is Brainstorm.
That's a good hand.
Yeah, it's my hand. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have like 7 cards, and I might not even shuffle it away. We'll see. But we'll play this and say go.
All right. All right. That was a really bad top deck for us. But yeah, we'll charge in for 1, put you at 16.
Yep.
And pass the turn. Or that one.
Yeah. Alright, so we draw the Tarn. We can hopefully win this fight over the Stifle that will crack. Go to 15.
Okay, I'll stifle it.
Alright, so I will Pyroblast the Stifle.
Yep, results.
I will get a black mana and play Baleful Strix.
That will resolve.
Right.
And you're at...
I'm at 15, I believe. Let's see, I fetched once, taken 2 or 3 hits from this. And
2 hits from that.
So 1, 2, 3. Is it 2 hits?
It's 2 hits, yeah.
Okay.
So 15?
Yep. You're at 19.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll be going lower to dismember that, because it'll have to die anyway.
Alright, so you go to 15. Do you want to cut 4 draw?
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep.
Dead. Go.
All right. We will attack for 1.
Yep.
14. Your turn.
Pyromancer.
Yep.
Tasigur.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Go.
Didn't draw a spell this game. So for sideboarding on my side, Todd's deck is a little bit on the control spectrum, so I don't want to go too crazy. I'm taking out some of the removal spells and going down to 3 lightning bolts, but having the Hydroblast as the an extra way to kill a young Pyromancer. That also can deal with like cards like Blood Moon or Lightning Bolts or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want all 4 Force Wills in the deck because I don't generally like them against decks that are just trying to be like straight control but don't have like too many over the powered spells. But just because Todd does have digs and even like these decks do run Blood Moon and stuff like that, you want to keep enough in to be able to protect against them. And just bringing in Sylvan Library because it's really good against decks that are trying to like kill all my creatures.
Yep. My side, we're going to be basically slimming our deck down. We're going to be cutting the Jason the Mind Sculptor and the Dak Faden, just because Dak Faden doesn't really do that much in matchups where I need to have something that impacts the board. Dak is really good against like Stoneforge Mystic decks when they're like tapping out for stuff because you can dig through time for Helm, steal their Batter Skull. They still technically Oh no, that doesn't even do anything. I don't know. I have no idea what deck phase in the deck. All right. He does draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, which I guess is pretty good with Dig Through Time and fueling up your graveyard, making sure you don't flood out too badly. But
Kills Lodestone Golems.
yeah, that. Counterspell is pretty mediocre against Delver decks since a lot of their threats cost 1 and it costs 2 mana to answer something that costs less than that usually. Jace is too slow, dies to bold, etc. Cabal Therapy is not unreasonable, but I don't want to have a high density of black cards in my deck against a Wasteland deck, especially a Stifle Wasteland deck like Rug Delver. The card can help me out. Like you saw in game 1, it was decent, but I just think that it's a little too situational, and I almost always want to use my first fetch line to get a red duel so I can bolt things as opposed to a black duel to cast Therapy. We're bringing in an Innocent Blood to help out against both Tarmogoyf and Nimble Mongoose. Blood Moon is just a 1-card combo against this deck. If he has no creatures in play and this resolves, the game ends. Vanillion Click is not fantastic, but it can block Nimble Mongoose, so it's kind of like a pseudo-removal spell there. And then Flusterstorm can help us win a lot of these counter battles over things like Stifle and, like Brainstorms and whatnot. So,
All right, well, I can't argue with this one on the play. We don't have much counter magic, but we do have a pretty aggressive curve with cantrips. So we can hopefully dig into anything we want.
Yep. I am also hoping to dig in anything I want.
Yeah.
We need to draw... Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't know you were going.
Hopefully we draw some removal spells, but I don't think we can mulligan a hand like this. I could have potentially tried to fight over that, but I hate getting dazed on the draw.
I'm already ready to do it.
Yeah.
Prepared.
We will pay blue and cast Taxian Probe, though. Okay. I don't want to take too much damage. So we have Brainstorm, Ponder, Pyro, Goyf, Delta. Right, draw a card. And the reason why we did this is because we don't want to pay too much life if we're getting raced by Delver's Secret.
Yep.
So.
All right. Upkeep, trigger, miss, attack.
19 to 20. Force, pitch, force. Oh, I know you played that and not the Goyf. Darn it.
Yeah.
Man. That is a beating. Resolves.
Or maybe actually here's an opportunity. I don't think I'm going to try to fight over. Yeah, this is an opportunity for me to just get my Ponder on.
Yeah.
This will set up my Delver and start fueling my Nimble Mongoose.
Kind of want to force it. Not gonna lie. Just out of spite.
It's all yours, buddy. You can have it.
That's all right.
It resolves?
Yeah.
All right, so... Well, it's really close to perfect.
I'm so dead. My hand's so bad.
Go.
I thought about citing these out, but,
The sad thing was this could have just said draw a card and it would have been the same card.
yeah, well, horseshoe, you, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Player on Stifle, I guess. He doesn't have it yet, but he might have it next turn since he just pondered. So we know you have Power
You know I have
Blast,
this.
Brainstorm, Goyf. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll...
Fetch to 18.
Yeah, and I'll just bolt this guy.
Yeah. Are you doing that in response to your fetch?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I said get Underground C and kill that guy. You up.
All right. Draw. We know
Go ahead.
we know what this card is, which could make us kind of want to do that this turn, but it depends. If we had a land, it's a really good play. So I think that we can be greedy right now and just cast our Brainstorm.
Yeah, this sucks. I really wish Brett hadn't said try to hit my land. I'll just let it resolve because
Okay.
I really whatever.
All right. Draw. We missed. And we're not going to be casting that for a while. And we want to hold up this. So we'll put this on top. So just make sure that's what our top library is. Yep. Okay. All right, we'll attack for 1.
Yep.
17. And
You're at 19, right?
yeah. Okay. Your turn.
Alright, since we know he has Pyroblast, we're just gonna main phase this. He wants to daze, whatever.
Yeah. And I will be dazing.
Alright. Yeah, my hand is really bad. I'm just gonna
Force
force
to-
pitch force.
216.
Yeah.
All right, I'll spell pierce.
Jeez. All right, Force Pitch, Thought Scour.
Force pitch, Thought Scour, down to 15.
Yep.
That we cannot fight.
Yeah, that's really gross. I will take Power Blast.
Yep.
Here we go.
And we'll draw these two.
That included your draw.
Oh, wait, no.
Right?
Yeah.
That includes your draw step.
I know.
Okay.
And so we'll play our land. Yeah, you have one card?
Yep. It's probably a bad fight to pick, but it also set me up so I can maybe dig through time this next turn. So. No,
Yes.
I took 1,000,000 damage from that, right? So I was at 7. Oh, yeah, I'm at 15.
Yeah,
You're
15,
at 19.
yeah. All right. I will attack you for 1.
Well, I'll block.
Okay. And we'll play Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
Your turn. Oh, yes, a dice. It should be 4 or 5?
Maybe not for long. What do you got? Instant creature.
I have 4 or 5.
Yep, you have 4 or 5. All right, dig.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason why we left this open instead of red is because none of our red spells kill that, but we do have access to 1 copy of Innocent Blood.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah. So I think we have to take Pyromancer and Cantrip. Just hope that we can weather the storm of Tarmogoyf. And I really want that other card, though. Here we go, I guess.
All right. Untap, draw. That was the best possible.
Cool. Alright.
And attack for 4.
Yep, 11.
11. And...
Yep.
And I'll ponder.
Yep.
Since he knows our hand... Ooh, wow. All right. Keep them in the same order. Go.
Alright, Brainstorm.
Sure.
Oh, boy. That's medium tilt. Alright. Fetch.
Down to 10.
Pyromancer.
I'll force.
Yep. Your go.
Down to 18. Attack for 7.
Yep.
Chat 3. Play Glyph.
Oh, that's it?
That's all I got. Well, I have that too.
Okay. Good thing
The
I
whole
have,
Pernicious Deed plus Mox. City Trader's Deed. Metamorphose.
I have Dig Through Time. That's good enough. Right? Bolt you.
15. Is it my turn?
Bolt me. All right. I changed my target.
Yeah. All right, so since I'm on the draw for Game 4, I'm going to be taking the Stifles out. They haven't even been that good when I've been on the play all these games. And on the draw, specifically, they're just terrible. And I'm going to be bringing in cards that are decent, like more removal spells. I'm going to play a Grim Lavamancer as something that Todd has to deal with if he wants a Young Pyromancer to live. I'm thinking that Rough Tumble could potentially be good, but at least this is a threat. And I'm the control player, so if I have to play too many reactive cards, Todd can just play I will just dig through time 1,000,000 times until I win the game.
Yep. My side, since we're on the play, Force Will is not as necessary. I think having too many of them in this matchup is not great. Like, the games come down to tempo a lot, and it is one of my best answers to Tarmogoyf. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna leave in. We're gonna leave in 3/4. So I talked myself into it, and then we're gonna cut this other Flusterstorm. I think it's more important that I have answers to Brad's creatures as opposed to answers to his disruption. Flusterstorm is fine, but you don't want to flood out on effects like that. And we already have like Force Pyroblast and Cobalt Therapy might be good as a way to just like probe him early and then take like 1 or 2 cards. Even if we just hit a Brainstorm, that's usually great. All right, I'm on the play here for Game 4. My hand is reasonable. I think I'm going to pay 2 life on the probe on turn 1 just so I can have more information. And if I draw another cantrip spell or like a Cabal Therapy, then we can figure it out from there. So
Then I'm glad to hear that he's going to probe me on turn 1 because I'm really close to mulligan this, and I don't know if it's a keep, but I'm going to keep it. But I need some, validation.
I'll take 2.
All right.
All right, so
I think it's a keep.
Yeah, I mean, this hand's very, very reasonable. I mean, you're like one cantrip away from this hand being nuts, and like...
But that's pretty far away.
No, it's right on top, baby.
That's like saying, oh, you're only 45 yards away on the Alabama kicking team.
Something football from Brad Nelson. So. All right, go.
All right. So if we lead on Delver, it deals more damage, but it just gets bolted immediately, and Todd doesn't have to fight over it through a Spell Pierce. And if we lead with Nimble Mongoose, Todd can't just kill it. So I feel like it's safer to just start with this and force Todd to play appropriately around a Delver.
All right, fetch and Innocent Blood.
Or that.
You're up.
All right, so you're at 17.
Yep.
All right. All right, we will play a Delver. We're not putting the fetch land into play right now because I don't want to be forced to fetch it and then hit a Brainstorm. And odds are that is going to have to come into play.
Well, you might want to... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I was going to say you might want... Like, if I don't do anything, then you might be able to shuffle away the top card if it's a bad one, but... I'm
saying that I don't have a Brainstorm now.
Yeah.
I'm saying that eventually it's better to not have to fetch this turn if I have to play a spell.
Yep. All right, play Cabal Therapy, target you.
And you know about half my hand. I cannot beat a Cabal Therapy, so what would you like to name?
Guess I'll name Spell Pierce.
That's gross.
Tilt. Alright. Bolt Hydro. And, ooh, Hydro is actually really good here. Wish I hadn't played my land. That sucks. Alright, I will write that down and take a Hydro Bolt in Delta, right?
Yeah. Alright, trigger Delver Whiff. Attack you for Uno. Uno mas.
Might as well. I'll try to Pyroblast it. Just force you to use your thing.
So the problem is we use it, we just get Blood Moon or something, and that's what sucks, so... Goodbye, young Delver friend. I don't need you.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Freaking
anymore. Go.
Alright. Brainstorm.
That resolves.
Draw 3. Ooh. This deck is so good that every time I cast Brainstorm, I don't want to shuffle anything away.
It's pretty absurd.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I have like... Or like the two cards I want to put back are both fetch lands. Like, that's happened 3 times now.
Yes.
All right. Actually, I might want to shuffle away Young Pyromancer, or at least I'll have him on top, and we'll figure it out next turn. So I'll play this. I pay 2 for a Tassiger, and I will leave Therapy. Do you have everything? You have. No, you don't have Sorcery, so I'll get rid of. Or I have to leave Therapy, but for when I flash it back. So 3. I have Snapcaster Mage, so I guess I'll keep Pyroblast. Seems like the most high impact one.
So he's currently a 3/4?
Yes. Sorcery, creature, instant, no land.
Yep. Alright. Draw. Attack.
Yeah, we'll take it. Alright.
I'll go to 19, you go to 12. Or you go to 13.
13.
Right. And I will go get additional red and be our turn.
I guess there's no reason to fetch it. I guess I would do it just to, as like a test for Stifle or whatever.
Since you know 2 cards in my hand already?
Yeah. And so Bolt Hydro random, right?
Yep. Super random.
Well, I guess I don't have a black card, so I'd rather him, if he's going to wasteland, I'd rather him target a tapped land. Play this. Alright, attack.
15.
Go.
It's pretty good. Come in handy. You have 2 cards?
Yep.
Brainstorm.
Yep.
Not the most exciting. Alright, well that's going back. My gut tells me I need this. So I guess we'll just put these back that way and hold up this mana. And tech.
8.
And your turn.
Play it again.
That's pretty good. Yep.
Go.
It's also very interesting. So let's think about this. Todd's got 2 cards. One's probably cantrip. If we attack him, he's going to brainstorm double block. Not much we can do to stop that. We have options, but and we can't play this yet. So tech.
I'll double block. Need you to order.
I will order like this.
So first.
Yep.
Okay.
So if Todd is Force of Will, we might even just want this whole trade to happen. If he's Force of Will, we're going to end up leaving him with something, and I don't know if we want that. Because we have this right now. This is really tough.
Yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah, this is a really good game. All right, I'm trying to do all the logic as fast as possible. You have 2 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
That might be what he has. All right, I'm gonna bolt.
Target this?
Yep.
All right, deal. Bounce.
Okay. Damage.
Sure.
All right. Bolt.
That sucks. All right, well, maybe. 2 cards in hand.
Yep.
I was really hoping that wasn't what it was. Second bolt's gross. Really just want to bounce and then cast a stupid dig through time. So we're at 8. This just brick walls that forever. There's no way for it to get bigger, which is good. It's already been through 2 bolts, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to force, I guess. I'll go to 7.
Yep. That resolves.
Okay.
Ponder.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. We'll go like this. And your turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Check through all this junk. Alright, I will activate Tasker.
Sure.
Choose your destiny.
You may have a Cabal Therapy.
Alright.
Not that one. The other one. Yep.
Sure?
Yep.
Alright, fetch, cast it.
Name your card.
I have to think.
So you're at 6.
I'm at 6. Alright, well, He pondered last turn. He might just have a wasteland and something else in hand, or just like a fetch land and something else. If I had to guess, I hope I just Chiron.
Don't you have to guess?
Well, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say if I had to guess, like something. I was trying to walk myself through it. Now that it's resolved, it's possible that the top card is another threat, which could be bad for us. A Boulder Dismember would be really, really bad. But I think that the most probable, he would also keep a Brainstorm on top, so I think the most probable is probably just Ponder. So I'll name Ponder.
You got a Ponder.
Chiron Sniper. Go.
And the spell pierce.
All right.
Attack.
Block. Yeah.
Go.
Not a whole lot I can do about that. If I don't block, I just die to the bolt anyway, so. Go. I guess I'll just hold it. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'm at 2.
Go.
Brainstorm.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, not like this.
I don't have very many other things to actually do. Draw 3. Oh, perfect.
Yep, not like this.
Alright, I will cast Pyromancer.
Yep.
I will Thought Scour myself. Trigger.
I will definitely be spell piercing that.
Alright. Yeah, one card left that
You don't
it's probably a land. I'll just wait. Here we go. I need to. Well, I guess I could chain it off just to make sure it's not another creature. No, probably. You would have played another creature.
Brainstorm.
Yep. Let me make sure I stack my lands correctly because I need to put fetch land on top. That was just really dumb.
Sure. I guess we'll do it like that just in case. Attack.
I'll block.
Go. Go.
Yeah, I'm dead. I just got to land.
Yeah.
Hand's great. Not really. Hand stinks, but I'm keeping it.
My hand is... It's on the lower side of the Delver spectrum, but I still think it's a keep.
There, go.
All right. Ponder.
Yeah.
Ponder hits really, 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 really good cards.
Sweet.
But I guess we'll keep that on top just in case.
Wish I had Thought
Seems
Scour.
fine.
I just hit you.
Right. So we're going to put these on top and say go.
Alright, I'm going to 19 fetch.
Okay.
Draw. I'll fetch again.
18.
And I will go ahead and Thought Scour myself just to...
See what happens.
Yeah, don't plan on having a bolt. Might draw therapy, so...
Get the party started.
Whoop.
Was it the best of the three? Probably
Yes.
had to have been.
Can't be much worse.
Yeah.
I'll pay for this.
You'll pay manas?
Yep. Right, Daze, Bolt, Brainstorm, Pyro. Jeez. 2 Delta. Alright, I'll draw. You're up.
Go.
We're not really forced to do anything right now since Brad's not doing anything, so pass turn.
That is very true.
Alright, 19 all. Or I should be at 18. So.
Yeah, 18 and 19.
Every resolves.
Alright, your turn.
Right, I will, in a turn, cast Brainstorm. You know you want to blow it.
Nah, that's fine. You can brainstorm. It's probably a decent target in this.
No,
position.
it's fine. I just either way, I think I mean, the only reason I'm doing it is because I mean, if you counter it or don't, it's still really good for me. So.
Yeah.
All right. Do that. I'll move to untap. I'll fetch upkeep.
Yep.
And since we know Brad cited those things, we're not going to wait or whatever. But
Yeah.
usually
That's still the best play you should make.
Yep. All right, cut. Draw. Great. Innocent blood.
Brainstorm.
Pyroblast.
Okay.
Here you go.
Delver.
Sure.
Go.
Keep. Draw.
Great card.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's going to happen?
I have no clue. Alright, so I know you have 2 bolts. Let me just make sure. 2 bolts, a daze, a pyroblast, and a random card?
Yep.
Okay. So that you fight, I probably lose. Okay. One here, one there.
Finally had a mutagenic growth. Yeah, that's fine.
Your go.
18. Huh. Delver.
Oh man. Gross. Alright, brainstorm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So I don't want to get rid of this. So I guess we'll just put these 2 on top. And they'll resolve.
Yep.
So you can have just like one window to do it. Yeah, I have to wait, I think. I will try to bolt.
Nope.
Go.
Brainstorm.
Sure. Oh man. This is a fight.
This is definitely a fight.
I feel like with this battle of wits, we should have 250 card decks.
Yeah, all right.
17 to 18.
Yeah. I'm running out of stuff, though.
I'll kill a lot of creatures.
I know. All right. Creature. Go.
Alright. Now I could have basically anything.
No. 16. Results.
Get an island.
Okay.
And try to cast Blood Moon. See what happens.
Trying to cast Blood Moon?
Yep.
I will Soul Pierce.
Alright, so he probably has Daze. Might have a Force. Definitely has Pyroblast. Would have held on to that forever. You haven't cast that yet, right?
No.
Yeah, you were saving it forever. Alright, fine.
Okay.
Go.
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 All right. Double goes.
Spin 5. Yeah, I'll spin 5. 1 second, sir.
Okay, sorry.
I might fight.
Okay.
Alright, the daze resolves.
Okay. Does the Force result?
Oh. You keep burning your Power Blast, I guess. Pitch that.
All right, so you got a 15?
Yep. No, that's gross. Alright.
All right. I'm going to replay the Volk and say go.
Man, so many things. So many days.
And that Power Blast still just chilling.
Yeah, I know. Can't believe you... Ugh. All right.
That results.
Tilt. Would have loved all of those. Go. I'm going to lose this game because I hard cast the Force of Will like a doofus.
Alright, attack for 4.
11.
Go. Once we're in your upkeep, I'll hit the red.
Alright.
Okay. Yep.
Me. Tilt. Double tilt. Don't even want that. Go.
Attack.
That was so stupid.
Down to 7.
Yeah.
Go.
I figured out what this deck needs. More ways to kill Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, that's
what
what
it
a
needs.
that's it's a random one. I mean, this is the only deck that plays it, right?
Probably. Oh, that's a good one. Alright. That guy.
I will Power Blast.
Alright. Fetch. Cast dig. Hopefully you don't have another thing.
Did you fetch?
I'm playing that first. And then I'm casting. I'm going
But
to...
you fetched to 6.
Okay, I might just add a double bolt.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Alright. Alright, cool.
Yeah. It's not every day you see the Team or Delver deck lose all the game ones and win all the post-sideboard games.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a wake-up call. I know that I had a lot of different decisions to make in the last game specifically, and I chose the ones that ran into cards that I didn't know you had, but there was like a reasonable chance you had at least one. Like I could have played around the first days, but I had to play into the second days, which kind of stunk.
course, yeah.
But I also was like trying to get you to use your Power Blast so I could untap and dig through time. What I should have done though is recognize that it was gonna be really, really difficult to resolve dig through time through the Power Blast, and your patience was like keeping it in check. And so what I should have done was just like burn that before casting any of my Force of Wills. You probably will Power Blast that, and then I can win the fight over Tarmogoyf pretty easily at that point because I have 3 lands on tap still to play around your Dazes. And then I'm just not under any pressure, and I have like a million more turns to draw another copy of Dig Through Time. And I think that was the big mistake. Like against Temur Delver or just Delver decks in general, it's really bad to play your best spells into Dazes in high pressure situations, especially when you can find ways to play around them that are not too detrimental to you. I got a little greedy by wanting to save a card. I didn't even really need to, I don't think.
No.
By just like hard casting the first Force of Will. I could have even hard cast the second Force of Will. That was the thing. Like if I expect a fight over this Tarmogoyf, which there absolutely was going to be, I can lead with the Pitch Force, and then maybe, just maybe, I can hard cast the second one.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, like that's the problem with decks like Infect and Team or Delver, is that they put you under this weird amount of pressure and they make you feel like the door is going to close really quickly, that the normal patience you have in other matchups is kind of gone sometimes. And I mean, it's the advantage of both decks. Like if Telepathy was just in play starting every Legacy tournament, like neither of those decks would ever do well.
That's fair.
Because it's just always the fear of what they could possibly have.
Yeah. Hidden Information is king in Legacy, and those decks put that mantra to the test.
Oh, for sure. And so I think that, like, my hand looked, not that great at that time. And if Todd saw it, if he got to probe me before I drew the Tarmogoyf.
Oh, can't lose if I know.
Yeah.
If I know all 5 cards or whatever, it would have been very difficult to lose.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, that's Legacy for you. So if you play Legacy and you get into these Force of Will battles, like, it's just trying to figure it all out. But I mean, we've been playing this format forever, and we don't know what we're doing. So
sure. When it's game time, I usually can turn it around. I figured.
Oh, this is a tough format to do versus videos. I remember the last versus video I did with Miracles.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get my tops and ponders correct. Did you drop that ponder? Nope. Let me rearrange.
Yeah,
this.
let me rearrange so that
because I don't want to draw this Miracle now.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join us in Worcester this weekend. And then actually after that, what do we got? GP Vegas into the Invitational.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good tournaments coming up, guys. If you can attend them, I highly recommend. GP Vegas is going to be gigantic.
Yeah.
Huge spectacle for Modern Masters too, but the Invitational in Columbus is going to be even bigger.
No, it's not. No.
But it's going to be more fun because you're not standing next to 9,999 other people in the same room.
But it's going to be way more difficult than a Pro Tour. Do we not bring that one up anymore? Do we let that one die? I'm sorry. I forgot. But after that, we've got GP Charlotte.
I'm done. I'm checking out. Yep.
Yeah, we broke Todd. But yeah, we've got the Invitational, Modern, and Standard, followed by the Charlotte Modern Grand Prix, which is going to be gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star City loves to put all the bells and whistles on these things.
Woo-wee. Invitational into Grand Prix Charlotte is going to be stressful.
Hell, but I'm terrible at Modern.
But we do get to use the Invitational as practice for the Grand Prix, right?
I don't like using these tournaments where I could win $10,000
yeah,
as practice.
That was more of a joke.
Yeah.
I really wish it was the other way around.
Yeah.
I really want to get my chops,
Actually, no.
Salivated. You need pro points, but
I want the pro points for
to win Invitational.
Yeah, I want to qualify for Worlds, so then I can draft Modern Masters and do terribly. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening to us ramble on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Join us next week where we play a ton of Modern and Standard to get in preparation for the Invitational because we all actually need practice.
Yeah. Next 2 weeks, actually, we're going to be doing 5 Modern versus videos
doing
and then 1 Standard. So if you're a fan of Modern, we're going to be pulling out all the bells and whistles, playing all sorts of weird stuff.
More so just the tier decks. I just need to know how the real decks work.
No.
We got to figure out this Coco thing.
Collector company?
That's what it means.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a coffee drinker. Like, that's not my breakfast drink of choice.
This is a bad joke. Bail! All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.